Good morning everyone, FSG here. We are first on the farm this morning. It's not like Argsy to be late, it's always him waiting for me, but he is running a little bit late this morning, so I am just doing my duties, topping up the cows and the sheep with food, and then hopefully we can get into the day's work. So I've already just popped some grass into the sheep feed. We'll grab them a little bit of water now, and then we'll go and get the mixer and get some TMR made up for the cows. They have got a tiny little bit left, but not enough to last them the day, so nice to see the water tank already full. Happy with that. Now, we have got quite a lot of lettuce sitting there, and we've also got a decent amount of wool now as well, so we might sell some of that today. Our aim is to get a combine, because in the next couple of days our first crops are going to be ready to harvest, we think. So let's just reverse this up. Get some water in for the sheep. Just topping up the silage now, making sure our proportions are good. There we go. Right, let's feed the animals. Right, let's just roll into this rather narrow entrance, but we did that almost quite accomplished there. And let's unload and get the cows full. There we go. Park this up. And we'll go and find the man. Right. Let the day begin. Good morning, Args. That's a very dapper outfit.
Yep, we're getting into summer. I thought I'd go for something a little bit more relaxed today. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. We were just saying before we started, it's a little bit of a calm before the storm today, isn't it?
It is. I think it's a case of getting a load of jobs tidied up so we can focus on harvest probably in the next episode or so.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that. But firstly, there's a bit of weeding to do. You've taken care of all the animals already. They're all fed and everything. So some weeding, and then we might sell a whole lot of stuff. We've got some lettuces, wheat, wool, milk, things like that.
Yep, and we've tweaked the BGA a little bit, haven't we, to take a little bit more capacity, so we could load up. That as well.
Yeah, that's right. We had a technician came in and something wasn't wired correctly, so it's got a bit more capacity now.
And I think the aim really is to get ourselves as much money as we can, because we need to buy a combine harvester in the next couple of episodes as well, don't we?
We do. What do we figure out? We need about 100k for that. And then we were stupid enough to need to do potatoes, so we need something else for that too.
Yeah. So we may be doing a little bit of mining as well. Take advantage of our rock crusher and our lime costs.
Sounds good. All right. We'll might as well go and start on some weeding, eh?
We might as well.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Args is on the new fields duty, and I am going to go and get a specific weeder that we need for the potatoes, because they're at the stage yet where we don't need to spray them. We want to avoid spraying them if we can, because you get a little bit of a negative yield penalty for it, so it's good that we've caught them early. So we'll head over to the shop, we will get those. My tractor is in desperate need of repair. I'm going to see if it will last this episode, because I completely forgot to install the repair mod, and I do not want to spend $9,500 repairing it. It's probably more than that now. There's the new fields already coming up quite quickly. Lovely to see. That didn't take long at all, did it? Right, here we are at the shop. What we need from here is, in weeders, we need this one, the Chopstar Rogard, I believe. I'm just going to double check with Args to make sure I'm getting the right one, because it doesn't give you much information. FSG to Args.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just confirming it's the second one that pulls out small and medium wheats, the Einbach, the 51,000.
Yep. Correct. In the top right corner it says something calling it a hoe rather than a weeder.
Oh yes, it does. Hoes pull out small and medium grown weeds. Yep.
That's gotcha. The one. Perfect.
Good stuff. Thank you, mate. So there we go. That is what we need. We are going to a big machine, actually. We are going to lease it. It's another $2,000, but a lot more sensible than buying it because we only need it for 2 fields. Right, let's grab this and we'll head back and try and get through this as quickly as possible. There's Args already started over there. We'll head up to the farm and do the first field already because that's got medium weeds in it and I don't want them to grow any more. Because after that we need to spray them, which we want to avoid. Right, here we are. This shouldn't take too long. I think this is actually quite a large machine. Let's fold it out and give it a whirl. There we go. It definitely looks like the weeds are disappearing. Excellent. Oh really, I should have narrower tyres on for doing this, but I'll turn a blind eye to that. Wow, it really is full of weeds through there. Right, let's push on. We'll get this done relatively quickly and then we'll head over to the new field.
Argsy FSG.
Go ahead, Args.
How's that potato weeder going?
It is working an absolute treat. It's nice and wide as well.
Oh, that's good. I'll see you over in this field soon then, will I?
Very soon indeed, yeah.
Awesome.
I assume this will work in other fields as well, so I can help you when I'm done.
I don't know. You have to try it, I suppose. $1 million question.
So there we go, just a couple of rows left. Also, it's worth noting our money is up at 28,000. It was over 31,000. That's because the electricity that we're generating in the BGA is selling on the hour every hour, a little bit at a time, a little bit of a trickle of cash coming in, which is great. So that was a really worthwhile investment, that little BGA. Even though we've not done anything with the digestate. Well, that will come in handy as a fertilizer at some point in the future as well. And any excess I suppose we could sell there as well. On top of that, like I said, we may go and do a little bit of mining later on, because you can make quite a bit of money from selling the excess lime that you don't need as well. So all these little things add up a steady income, which is great. Right, there we go. Last tiny little strip here, and I do believe there's a little tiny bit along the edge at the top that I missed, so we'll grab these and then we'll head over to the other fields. Well, there's Args. He looks like he's on the second field already. That's good to see. We'll get lined up here and we will should get rattled through this relatively quickly. I can't tell what the weed situation is just here in the sorghum. It has got some small weeds in it already, so we might be able to help Args here. What we'll do is do a little test in the corner of this field before we go into the potatoes, because if this will take out the smaller weeds, it says it does take out small weeds, so we shall see. I know we don't have access to that land, but we do have access to this land. Let's see. I can confirm that it does remove the weeds, so that's fantastic. So it means we can help Args, maybe with the last field by the time we've got this one done. FSG to Args.
Yo.
Can confirm this does work on a normal field too for weeds.
Oh, it does. Oh, cool.
Yep.
Well, that's good. That'll speed things up a little bit. I was thinking how quickly you'd got that one field done compared to me getting that one done.
Yeah, it's a good wide tool, this.
For a good wide operator.
Yeah. That's 2 years of overeating during COVID, mate. Right, let's get through this, and then we'll probably drop ourselves into that bottom field of sorghum. Get that sorted as well. And that is another good job ticked off the list. Really helping our yield bonus this. Okay, that is the final little strip of potatoes done. Args is just about halfway through the second field there, so what I'll do, I'll maybe jump down into this bottom field. I'll leave the middle one here for Args. And we'll keep going. Making good progress here. So here we are, last couple of passes, not even couple of passes, tiny little bit at the end there, and we are done here. I might see if Args wants to play with this bigger machine. He's got the smaller one over there, but we shall see. Just had a disconnect, which has slowed him down a bit, but he's back on it now. So let's see what he wants to do. That is us finished. Just jump into the map as well and have a look. There we go, look at that lovely clean field where I've just been, and you can see the weeds in the field that Args is working on now. So looking good, but again, no weeds in these fields up here, so we've got super clean crops. Really nice to see. Right, let's just run over here and see if Args wants to play with the bigger bit of kit. FSG to Args.
Go ahead.
I'm done in this bottom field. I just wonder if you wanted a little play with this nice wide bit of kit. You might get through it a bit quicker.
Oh, get through it a bit quicker? Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a go with it.
I shall drop it at the end here.
Champion.
So there you go. I think it's an extra 3 meters, which is hugely helpful. So we'll have some fun with that. There he goes. Right, while he's finishing that field, I will grab this, put it back in the shed, and we may load up the BGA. Now we've got a bit more capacity in there. We could load that up. That would be a nice little money spinner for us. And then we'll consider what we do next. As soon as Args is finished, we can make a call of what we do next. Of course, we give it a quick clean before we put it in the shed. Keeps Argsy happy. Won't take long to do either. And I think we'll grab one of the forage wagons. So there we go. Connect that up. We have got just 5% left in here. So we'll ditch that. And we will go and get another load. As you can see, our electricity has gone and the methane has gone down as well. I think we're selling both of these, aren't we? Oh no, that's storing, so let's change that to selling 2. We have no use for methane, so between the two of them, they're not listed actually on the prices as well, but they do sell, so definitely handy to know if you're running a BGA. Let's drive around the greenhouses here and under the conveyor. Right, we'll let this fill up and we'll dump it.
Argsy DFSG.
Go ahead, Args.
Just thinking another task we had on our list of things to do was fertilise the potatoes with the fertiliser spreader.
Ah, of course, yes. Yeah, I'm just topping up the BJ at the moment, but yes, that's a good idea, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. We'll leave it with you.
Okay, we are full. Let's go and unload this, and as you heard there from Args, when we planted the potatoes, when we plant the other crops, you're obviously putting the fertiliser and seed down at the same time, but you're not doing that with the potato harvester, so we'll need to go and do that. We do have a small spreader, and it has got a wide spread, so it won't take us too long to do. I do believe some bags of fertiliser sitting in the shed too, so hopefully we won't need to go and buy any more. So all is looking good. So there we go, though. That is in the BGA. 24,000 litres there. And the electric charge kicking on again, so that's good to see. 12,000 litres of digestate as well. Now we don't have a means of using that at the moment, but again that's another source of fertiliser. Obviously we'd have to buy a spreader, which we don't have at the moment, so not the most cost effective way, and it's not what we need to spend our money on just now, or that would be a sensible purchase. But grab the little fertiliser spreader at the corner here, and we will go and get those potatoes fertilised. So Args was unloading the low loader there, because we want to take the wool, lettuce, other things down to be sold. So he's making space on the low loader. So it just so happens we've timed it perfectly for a bit of help to get our fertiliser spreader loaded up. Very helpful. There we go. See it filling up there. Right, let's go and get this spread on both potato fields. If we need to come back for more, we need to come back for more. It doesn't dispense at the speed of lime, so we might be alright. Let's find out. Actually, I might adjust the width here as well. So you see I've changed the working width here. You can do that at the bottom here. I'm going to go down to 15 metres just for this strip, so we're not wasting fertiliser over the roads and into the cow pen. 15 metres is as low as it goes. That is definitely not as wide as 15 metres, but it makes sense, doesn't it, to do it like that. So there we go, nicely done, and then we can go back up to the full width when we go on the up and down rows. Very handy little tool to have built into the game. I've just got to remember where we've been. It's not particularly clear. But let's bump it back up to its full width, 42 metres. That's a lot. Might have to adjust ourselves as we drive along, but there we go. Covering everything off there. Looking good. It is ticking down, but not super fast, so I do think we might be able to get both fields on if we're lucky. So we'll just push on and try and get this done. See if it cover it with both these passes. Actually, I'll check on the mini-map afterwards. But I think we might have just done it in 2 passes. Let's see. Yes, I can safely say we nailed that field in just 2 passes, which is great, which speaks volumes for what we might be able to do on the field down here. So we'll head over and we'll do that one as well. Alright, here we go. Potatoes. Can go over a little bit further, I think. There we go. We're covering more than half the field in just one pass. So we'll be able to grab it down the other side as well. Probably narrow the width of it again, and we are done. Talk about fast farming. We don't need to drive fast. Just need a mega width spreader. Look at that. And there you go. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Right. We'll definitely reduce it down. We don't want to waste. We don't want to waste fertilizer, do we? Okay. When this is finished, Args should be back from selling our produce. I'll keep an eye on the price in the top corner there, and we'll know how much we're going to make, and then we'll decide what else we need to do today. But this has been, again, a great episode, just getting all the necessary little jobs finished before we come up for a couple of extremely busy episodes, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that needs harvested. Now, we hopefully have staggered it slightly, but these crops in these fields down here are going to be ready slightly later than the ones that we've got up here. So we're not having to do everything at once, but we will see if we get overwhelmed or not. Here we go. Dropped off. Let's see how Args goes on with the money. There he is, loading up the lettuces by hand. Impressive stuff. No auto load here.
You made that hard by watching, you realise?
Thought I'd add a little bit of extra pressure, but very, very impressed with that stacking, mate.
I just said I spent 5 minutes doing that and completely forgot to say a single word while I was doing it. It's just intense concentration.
Concentration levels through the roof.
Yeah, and then you threw a spinner in the work standing there. I'll go and grab the wool and throw that on, and then I think there's a couple of pallets of honey I'll shoot down and get, and then can get it sold.
Cool, mate. It should be a nice little earner, shouldn't it?
Hopefully.
Why don't you head over and start stacking, and I'll bring the trailer around.
Sounds good.
He did well. I was impressed. I can't stack with those skills at all. I'll let him do the honours of taking it down to the shop, though. Not steal all this thunder. There we go. That is the wool strapped up.
What do you reckon? We got space for some honey on there as well?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Alright.
So we'll follow Args, go and get the honey. This could be a nice little earner, couldn't it? There goes Args. A couple of pallets of honey. Not too bad. We'll drop those on top of the lettuce. Should still be able to ratchet these down. There we go. That looks good to me. Right, I'm going to get out of the way. Let Argsy take them down. He did all the hard work. You can take them down to sell, mate. You did all the hard work. You deserve the right to see what they're worth.
Oh, thank you very much. I was just saying that you were going to take it and then you drove off.
I can if you want. Do you want to go and make coffee or something?
No, you can go make the coffees. I'll have one when I'm back.
Alright. Here's Args. Let's see what this is worth. Wow, look at that. Not bad at all. Extra 16,500 in the bank. Very, very helpful. Pushing us closer to our... We're targeting 100,000 for the combine.
It was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just saying, you know, that's going to very quickly jump up to around about 100 that we need with the combine.
Got a bit of milk to sell too, still, don't we?
We do indeed, yep. Yep. And I was wondering if we want to do a bit of digging and just dump some lime in the crusher as well.
Yeah.
Or some stones in the crusher.
Why not?
Right, we've just customised the trailer to take stones. So now we should be able to load it up. I think it maxes out at about, I'm going to say 4,000 litres. I couldn't read it there, it was maybe 8,000, which isn't so bad. So let's see what happens now. Thought it'd make it a bit easier rather than having you drive uphill with a heavy load of rocks. Whoa! Or not.
Yeah, uphill might have been easier.
Somebody needs a weight on the back of their tractor.
Do you want to drop that? Do you want to drop that weight off the front of yours?
There we go, kids. Never go digging without a weight on the back of your tractor. Yes, like I was saying, this isn't a bit of land that's particularly useful to us. Maybe some grapevines in the future. Using this as a little mine is not a bad idea. Right, let's get this down to the crusher. 8,500 litres. And obviously the ratio is 4 times that for lime that comes out of it. So it's quite a bulk amount of lime. And there we go. There was already 12,000 litres in there already, and we've just thrown in another 8,000 of stone. So 32,000 litres off the back of just this one load. That's going to be a lot. Well, Args, that was another good day's work, wasn't it?
It was, mate. Another very productive episode.
See, we're on 10:59 as well, so we're about to tick over. We'll see how much of that lime has been produced and how much money we're going to make. Nice end to the episode.
It will be a nice end to the episode. And next time, I guess, like we said, hopefully we'll be starting some harvesting.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully we've got enough for a harvester. What is our cheapest harvester we can use?
I think we had there it is. What did that just go up? $10,000?
$10,000. I wonder if it's still converting it.
So we only need about $80,000 for the combine, actually. So we're not far off now.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it? That's achievable.
It is a rather big versatile 4-wheel drive on special for $170,000, so we might want to pick that up instead.
Yeah, we maybe need to go into debt a little bit.
I mean, we need a 580 horsepower tractor, don't we?
Yeah, I think we need that to pull this little Orkel trailer, yeah.
It's the one. Oh, the way those stones were weighing down my tractor, that might have been a good idea to have that.
Well, yeah, no, it's been good, mate. I think we're in a good place. And we've got milk there as well, and obviously the BGA is going to keep ticking over and selling that electric as well, so...
Yeah, indeed it is. We need to get some more silage into that at some stage as well. And split our sheep up, get another sheep pasture done too.
Yes, indeed, yeah. Yeah, oh, good idea. So there's still tons to do.
Very good. All right, well, thank you for your hard work, as always, in your company.
Pleasure, likewise, and I will see you next week, mate.
Yeah, sounds good. Catch you later.
Take it easy.
You too.
So there you go, folks. You heard it here. Lots still to do, but we are creeping closer and closer to harvest. These little income streams are really starting to pay dividends now. Look at that, up to 50,000. That lime crusher's still got a lot of rocks in it. We've got more lettuce, more wool, more honey, milk, and then obviously the BGA tickling over all the time. So looking good indeed for the future. So from me for now, and from Args, have a great week, and we will see you again very soon. Bye for now.